Hi guys, and welcome to my channel where I'm gonna share simple but essential fashion tips so that you can learn how to instantly dress better every single day. Because unless you live in a nudist colony, we all need to dress ourselves every morning, so why not make the process easy and fun? Which is basically the motto of this channel. Or wait, no. You know the quote, "I don't know what's going on in my life, I'm just in charge of the outfits"? That's the motto of this channel. Because when we feel stressed or like stuff is out of our control, at least we can take control of what we wear every day and feel good about ourselves. So, in case you haven't noticed already, this is my first ever YouTube video. And if you're looking for an aesthetic fashionista with an extravagant style and a huge closet, that's not me. I'm just your average girl with an average style and an average life. But that doesn't mean that I don't love fashion, and I love to find new creative ways to improve and inspire my everyday style. I guess the core message that I want to come across here is that you don't need to look, be, or act a certain way to be into fashion. I personally just love to be creative and express my style, which has led us to today's video: how to find the perfect pair of jeans. Good morning, guys. So that was kind of a long intro, but this is not just an introduction to this video. This is an introduction to my new YouTube channel. Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Marie, and I'm mostly known for sharing styling tips and fashion advice on TikTok. If you didn't come from TikTok, then you should definitely check out my TikTok channel after you watch this video, because now I want to kick off this video with a very important and essential topic in fashion that just everybody seems to struggle with, and that is jeans shopping. I really wonder if there's anyone who loves to jean shop. To me, it's just always a nightmare, which is what kind of inspired me to look into this topic. So if you're still looking for that perfect pair of jeans, then this video is definitely going to be for you, because I'm going to share the most essential tips that I think everybody needs to know before they go jeans shopping. But first, I'm gonna get ready. Cheers. I've searched high and low, actually done hours of research, watched videos, read articles, and there are 4 reoccurring topics that, not to be dramatic, but will change how you shop jeans forever. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna cover is the make or break test. So there are actually 2 aspects or 2 small little details to consider before you even start worrying about the style or the color of the jeans. And the first detail is to take note of how long the zipper is and where it ends. So good quality jeans and most vintage pairs have a long zipper that goes almost all the way down, while some bad quality jeans have a short zipper and it leaves a lot of awkward space here in between that could give you a camel toe, and that is just both uncomfortable and not cute. The next thing you should look for are the pockets. How big are they and where are they placed? Pockets that are placed very far apart are gonna make your butt look wider, so I would say unless you have narrow hips or like that type of look, go for a pocket style that are a little bit closer together. If you want your butt to look big and juicy, then go for jeans with smaller pockets and that are placed higher up. The smaller the pockets are and the higher they are placed, the bigger your butt is gonna look. Sometimes that can look a little bit ridiculous and unnatural, so I would say for the most natural look, go for a medium-sized pocket that isn't too far apart. But of course, a medium-sized pocket can mean something different for you than what it does for me, so you really just have to try a few different styles out and see what makes the most sense for you. I would say though, just in general, always go for a pocket style that ends above the butt cheek, because when it's big enough to go over the butt cheek, that's when your butt is gonna end up looking saggy. Okay, so now when we have figured out the pocket style, it's time to make sure that the jeans are actually of good quality. And there are a few little indicators that can give you a clue about if those jeans are actually worth spending more money on. And the first indicator of good quality is the zipper, which we discussed earlier. If the jeans have a button fly versus a zipper, that's also an indicator that the jeans are of really good quality. That's what many Levi's jean styles have, and I believe that's the original style of how they made jeans in the first place. Also, another reason why I think button flies are typically associated with a more good quality jean is because you can't really put a button fly on a stretchy, cheaper quality jean because it will bunch up all weird. You kind of have to put it on more sturdier denim that can kind of form to your curves and hold itself upright. So that's why we don't really see button flies on cheaper jeans, because the material isn't sturdy enough to hold itself up. And now it might sound like button flies are uncomfortable, but that's not at all what I mean. Actually, from what I've read, most people seem to prefer a button fly and say that they're more comfortable because they form to your curves and can give you more of a custom fit, which a zipper never could. But that doesn't mean that you can't find good quality jeans with a normal zipper. I just wanted to mention it because you might find yourself in a situation where you're struggling between two pairs of jeans and one is a button fly and one is a zipper. And typically a button fly jean will be more expensive. So it's really just up to you if you think it's worth it or not. And the last little detail or indicator to look for are the seams. So the seams of a good quality jean shouldn't be wrinkled. And if it's a skinny or stretchy jean, it can be hard to stay clear from a completely wrinkled-free seam. But if you're looking for a good quality jean that will last you a long time, which I think you are because you're watching this video, then I wouldn't recommend to go and buy a jean like that. I would rather look for a jean with a straight seam. Okay, so now we've come to the most difficult part, I would say, and that is to find a jean that actually fits and flatters your body. So if we start with the type of leg styles or whatever you want to call it, you know, a straight leg, boot cut, boyfriend, baggy, skinny, wide fit, and so on. The popularity of these jean styles always differs from year to year depending on what's trendy, but the one style that is timeless and always stays consistent is a straight leg jean. But of course, it's going to depend on your personal style when it comes to which one you'll ultimately choose. But if you're just looking for a comfortable jean that's flattering and fits most body shapes, I would go for a straight leg. Of course, you can also play around with the different styles and see what flatters your silhouette. The human eye is naturally drawn to symmetry, so if you want to learn how to flatter your body shape, try balancing your proportions by, for example, adding some extra volume at the bottom if you're top heavy, or wear a jean that's more slimming if you're more bottom heavy. As for the rises, there really just is 3 to choose from, which is low rise, mid rise, and high rise. So let's start off with low rise. Low-rise jeans are for someone who maybe wants to look a little bit curvier. So low-rise jeans would especially flatter someone that maybe isn't super curvy to begin with. They're also super perfect for someone that has very long legs and a shorter torso and wants to make their torso appear a little bit longer. And then we have mid-rise jeans, which are the most versatile. It's also the most figure-friendly type since they usually fit comfortably on most body shapes and they won't mess with your natural proportions. And lastly, we have high-rise jeans that focuses on accentuating the waist, which can be perfect for both curvy and non-curvy body shapes. They actually hug you right where most people's natural waistline is, so I think that's why they have become such a go-to jean for most people. I think the main reason why someone might not find high-rise jeans that flattering is if they're petite or have a shorter torso. So now when we have figured out the fit of the jeans and decided if they are good enough quality to spend our money on, it's time to choose the color. So you've probably noticed that there are multiple different shades and colors. And if you can have a jean in every shade and every color, then I would say go for it. But it could still be good to figure out which color goes the best with your style and your silhouette. But before we get into which color you should choose, there is another little detail. I know, a lot of little details that we need to talk about, and that is the fades. Most jeans don't have an even fade all throughout. They often have some faded spots here and there to give them some character, and fades will happen to any pair of jeans as you wear them, and it usually happens around the thighs, around the pockets, and around the butt. Many people want their jeans to fade because they think it looks cool, but it can be good to know what they actually do to your silhouette. So here we have 3 different styles. We have a jean with a minimal fade, a little bit more fade, and no fade at all. So you probably heard that dark colors are more slimming, and it's the same situation here. So if you have a prominent fade around your thighs and your butt, the fade will give off the illusion that those areas are larger. Also, most fades end around the knees, which will cut off your silhouette right there and make you seem shorter. But at the same time, fades usually happen when you wash your jeans. So if there is a jean that doesn't have a fade at all, that could mean that it is raw denim. And raw denim is typically something that I would recommend to stay away from. The color of a pre-washed jean will typically hold longer for the average person, and they're also less prone to shrinking because the jeans are already processed. Raw denim that hasn't been pre-washed can also hold really long, and they can probably hold even longer than pre-washed if you know how to take care of them right. But if you're not a hardcore denim fan or you don't really want to put in the effort, I would say just stick to pre-washed jeans, because raw denim is also typically the type of jean where the color rubs off, like on your hands, or it can rub off on chairs. So to just save yourself the hassle, just get a pre-washed jean. I would say that the best case scenario is a pre-washed jean with minimal to no fade at all, because the denim will become more and more faded as you wear them and wash them anyways. And as for the color, now we're gonna get into the color. That's really gonna depend on your style, but some things that you can keep in mind is that light jeans will give off a more casual look and dark jeans will give off more of a dressed up look. Dark jeans are also more slimming than lighter jeans, but lighter jeans can be easier to style with multiple different colors, because dark next to something colorful often gives off a more contrast than something light next to something colorful, and the less contrast your outfit has, the more cohesive your style will look. I think the easiest way to determine which color you should go for is to just ask yourself, do I wear more light colored clothes or dark colored clothes? The more monotone your look is, meaning the more similar the shade is throughout your whole outfit, the more cohesive your style will look, and that's typically what most people go for. A monotone look will also make you seem taller, and a more contrasting look between dark and light, the shorter you will seem because the contrast cuts off the flow of your silhouette. There really is no right or wrong here. It really just depends on your personal style and your preference and what type of look that you want to give off. Okay, so it's a few weeks later, so that's why I might look a little bit different from the previous clips, because I just cut my hair and I was actually on a vacation, so hopefully I look a little bit more tan than before. But anyways, so even though in theory you could find your absolute perfect jeans of your dreams, the price might not be within your budget, or it might not be something that you are wanting to prioritize spending more money on right now. Really good jeans that will hit all of these points that I just mentioned will probably cost upwards a couple of $100. I mean, just because something is pricier doesn't necessarily have to mean that that clothing item, product, whatever it is better quality than something cheaper. I personally like to shop more on the budget side because I don't always stay the same size. I just don't want you to leave this video with thinking that you have to spend super much money or buy the best jeans that you could ever find, or like throw out the jeans that you already have. Buy the jeans that you want for a price that you feel is reasonable. With that said, I'm going to link some of my favorite jeans down below, and I don't claim any of these tips as my own, so I'm gonna leave all the sources and credits and stuff like that below. I have shared a few of these tips on my TikTok before, and I was surprised of how many people didn't know about this. I just thought I needed to create a video about this, combining all of my favorite tips that I have found. But yeah, I think that was it for my little conclusion. So until next time, bye.